pesky Lions are ranked like 90 overall in this game. They must have drafted well.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And
I don't know. Is there still golf?
It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Quincy. That's what sucks about it. You get like 4 or 5 seasons into this thing, and you get these jobbers. There's nobodies. It's probably going to be like right 90.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
Come on, Oliver.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
Nice.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Wow, they got some big boys on us side. I bet that's where the run's going.
Here's a toss play right to Swift.
What's this flag for?
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a
Let's
result
see
of
the
what
ball.
they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll go out.
Getting sick of him already.
Here's right at the 45. They get 6 yards back on the run.
All right, let's
but
get the
still
ball.
have a 3rd and long situation forthcoming. They'll drop to throw. And he will not make it back to the line
Bam.
of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
That'll learn you. That'll learn you.
It's a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. He'll field this at the 5. So a good punt, but
how's the old Knickerbockers doing?
Return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
No, looking good for the Knickerbockers.
And it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say.
Why is
he's
ESPN
put
so
all of us in
slow?
our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between. He's an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for.
By 6.
And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
Now a first carry for the
Oh, man.
It's James Cook. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. On play action, Allen. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And
You've got to hold on to that.
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk
Screw
about
it.
being physical all
I'm
game
feeling
long.
ready. Maybe 2 yards.
Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Running for it. Here's Cook.
Oh, if he hadn't fallen, we would have got a touchdown.
I'll
I'll still take it, though.
They run again on 1st down. Cook.
They're killing us. We're not getting nothing.
Right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter
Their
what.
defense is good.
Understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
Nice ball.
Looking right sideline, that's complete.
Nice ball.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Boy, that's going to be a
First downs have him
we're not
up near
getting
midfield now
much on the
1st and
ground,
10.
but
Cook up the gut. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. The Bills at 9-1 on the year. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this...
Okay, that's just not going to work. That's just not working.
And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play?
We can't run or pass or nothing.
Get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
I think we're almost better off just playing the defense.
Twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Terrible.
No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score. Second quarter as they come
Offense
up on
looking
1st
horrible.
and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he works it across.
It's kind of ridiculous. We can't stop him on the first hit. Not looking good for the Knickerbockers.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando.
It seems like
Jonathan
2-7.
Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Nice sack.
He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Okay.
I know conventional wisdom says,
hey,
don't get it all back in one play.
Maybe we get the ball back and try something.
You go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Still in overtime.
The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
Boy, we couldn't play any worse. Any worse on offense.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
On 2nd and 10, Allen. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught.
Okay. That's what we're going to do from now on.
The Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Allen. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Gotta come down. Gotta come down with that.
Positioning there downfield to break that one up. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe
gotta come down with that.
In the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
So on 4th down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by Bass is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0.
Boy, we're spending a lot of money on an offense that's no good.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take it.
Not do anything
bring
silly.
the football out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Knicks are done.
They'll stick with the passing game as he
why'd I dive for that? Oh, I had him. Had him lined up. Could have killed him.
Now showing on the clock. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll look to throw again. That's taken in by Callaway. Now
they're in field goal range.
Timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
They're definitely in field goal range. Oh, they're going to try it.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And they say officially it's a 68-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short.
That's
no
pretty
good.
quick,
So that would have been something from that distance, but to no halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter.
Guess we're going to just run
this midseason contest. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Always.
This is going to put him back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Okay, I gotta just have to keep running because we can't have.
Harrison Phillips there to stop him. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. They'll run it. Here's Cook.
All right.
They're going to get this
That's all right. It's all right.
Before he's taken down.
Keep trying.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. First down, here's the run with Cook. And a good run here.
You're going to make adjustments.
All the way down to the 40-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete.
We are out of sync on everything.
And it's 2nd down. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Allen off the play fake. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he is
really
going
a
to have
touchdown.
the Bills first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. To throw, it's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? And
We
he'll
did.
take it into the end zone for a
Hallelujah.
touchdown. James Cook with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Come on, Toronto.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt
I'd like to get back-to-back shutouts. That'd be kind of cool.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right.
Taking that
Pressure
play.
is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Finding Williams once more, complete. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this
Use all your time.
and
I'll
find
give
a way to make this a 1-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Oh, there's a
This is
15-yard
called by
penalty.
Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And he'll lose yardage
We'll keep
here. Back at the
letting
41. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 at the 41. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Here's a long
Lions
time.
on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw again. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions have made it a
one ain't over yet.
game again here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well.
One ain't over. They're going to go for the onside.
Interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Man, we can still down it. Oh, they're going to kick it deep.
Now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
Let him use
we
the
will start
timeouts.
here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
One more 1st down, it's
And
over.
this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The Lions now
Their
gonna
rush
use the
defense is
second of
brutal.
their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third down, here's a run by Cook. And he is going to have the first down. And that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. On third and short, they'll try option left. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down. Allen going to keep it again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. He'll buy some time right. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down. So you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. Allen going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down.
Wow,
the Lions will take over.
Not very good on my
position
part.
For them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
Ooh.
And I think you're exactly right about
Flores
that.
looking
To
to
me,
knock
it's
him
just
out.
a pair of offenses trying to find the
Well,
slightest
like
bit
and
of
subscribe.
separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first.